Good morrow, Internet people, and welcome to Offworld Trading Company. This is a game that's been out for quite a while. It is essentially a trading economic strategy game, real-time with pausing. I just discovered this morning, happily, that a new DLC came out for it, so I thought I was going to give it a try. The DLC is called Ceres. It adds new resources and buildings and such, so let's just hop right into it here. For my difficulty, because it's a new DLC, I'm going to go with Employee, though normally I just play on Manager. That's the normal difficulty. We're just gonna keep everything the same. 3 AIs and me, that's 4 people, standard games, all that fun stuff. And you can do a lot of rule customization here, but I'm not going to. So let's just jump right into it here. So I believe the premise of this DLC is that we're on a asteroid instead of Mars this time. So here we go. So this is the map. These are our resources. So we have uranium. That's exciting. I don't know what uranium does. It looks raw. I suspect it's raw. I don't know though. This is all new to me. So I see some aluminum, carbon, silicon, no water. So the way this game works in the beginning is that you get to scan... Oh, there's the water. Okay, there's water. You get to scan the asteroid to hopefully find what resources you want, and you can kind of decide what direction you want to send your company in, how you think you'll get the most amount of money out of things. So I suspect this stuff's more water, so I'm not going to worry about it. But we've got aluminum there. Water, carbon. Ooh. Okay, so I want to be here just because I want to play with the uranium. Now, you can scan forever, however, eventually the AIs are going to start putting things down as well. And you can choose from one of 4 factions, and I have a guess about who I'm going to go with immediately. The first one is called the Expansionist HQ. Their power is that they get extra tile claims every time they essentially level up, which is just super helpful, and that's who I think I'll be playing as this time. Very sick. The next one is called the Robotics HQ. They don't require life support things, and I think their ships are powered by electricity. No, yeah. So their ships use electricity instead of fuel, and they require electronics instead of glass for building things. The next one is called the Scavengers, I believe. They get to use sabotage powers sooner than everyone else, and they use carbon, which I found somewhere up here, instead of steel, which is made from iron. So they get to use a raw resource instead of a manufactured one. And then scientific, which is a little bit complicated, but it means that they can make buildings that require raw resources on top of the raw resources to use them. Which I know that's confusing, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. This is the map edge. The only thing I'm short on is I don't like how little silicon I have there. But I think we'll survive. I'm going to go with Expansionist HQ here, I believe. And I want to plug some things up. I want... Buildings connected to your HQ don't have any travel time between them. That'd be interesting. And after a certain amount of time, you get the resources in one lump sum of whatever you put your headquarters on top of. This terrain's not flat, which is not making me happy, because I would have loved to have been right next to this iron. Could also look in this direction, but I've done a lot of scanning already, so I kind of just want to put down with what we see, and I want to be close to this uranium, is the other thing I'm looking at here. So I need lots of aluminum, so can I find something? Cannot... Oh, unrevealed resources. Let's just pop a quick scan right there. And if I go, like, here, I'll be able to touch the aluminum and the water, and I'll be close to this stuff. So I'm going to do that. So we're going to go there, just pause it immediately. So here's our building. So what does uranium do? It's a metal. Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, right off the bat. Oh, and once you place down, you get to see the whole map, so you get to see if you're an idiot. There's a bunch of iron there. Really aluminum heavy map. If I had known there was going to be this much aluminum, I might have just foregone it. But that's okay. Whatever. So I'm going to go here. Pick up that uranium. We are going to go here. Pick up a water pump. And I'm gonna need some steel. I've only got one claim left. I was a complete idiot on this matter. What do I want to do? Yeah, that wasn't smart. You refine iron into steel. And so I need a... What do I want to do here? I could use one of the claims I just made as the steel mill. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, so let's pick up the irons. That'll be good. And what I'm actually going to do is, since I've claimed this tile already, it is mine. I'm going to cancel that and put my steel mill right on top of it, just for now. Once that's done, and once I have more claims to do this better, I'm going to replace that with water again. Fantastic. Okay. I'm actually going to copy what those guys just did, sell off a bunch of stuff, and just upgrade immediately. So now I'm going to be super inefficient again. Put water down. That does not use a claim. And we're going to start claiming some more. So I want to claim the silicon, because I like that stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and claim some carbon as well. Then I'm going to make 2 steel plants. You need steel for a lot of things. And I'm going to decide what I need, what kind of business I want to start going into to make money. So I'm going to wait till the rest of these people put down their headquarters. I see, because if there's a bunch of robotics people, then obviously the demand for things like food and water won't be high. So I'm not going to be going for those. There we go. Alright, so what do we have? That's a scavenger, so they'll want carbon. They don't really want anything special, but both of these guys still use life support, so life support things wouldn't be terrible. If I really wanted to be mean, I could try to kill a bunch of carbon. Like, I could kill that tile. I see what they were doing there. What else could I do? Yeah, there's enough that they would still get by, just not as easily if I took that tile. That's alright, we won't worry about it too much. So what is uranium used for? Processed by nuclear plants to produce power. I could go power. What kind of power is on the planet? None. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Power could be good business to go into. All buildings require power with some exceptions of special things you can do. Do I want chemicals or fuel? Let's make one of those. Electrolysis reactor. That's what I want. Alright, and unfortunately all my things are building here. Very little time has actually passed, meaning that I'm not actually making a lot in resources right now. So we just gotta wait for a moment. I still got one claim left. I've actually got a plan about what I want to do, and to enact that plan, I'm going to make another water pump. The next time I upgrade, I'm going to start going into some chemicals here. What chemicals will let me do is they'll let me start making patents, which are especially special buffs. Special buffs that only one player can get. And so I want to get them first before the AIs do. So I'm making a butt ton of water right now. What do we need to upgrade? We need glass. I'm gonna pick this up before it gets expensive. We're gonna sell uranium for now because I don't need it. We're also going to sell the carbon, probably the silicon too. It's not doing a lot for me. Let's sell off a bunch of water. There we go. Got the glass. So now we're just waiting on steel and aluminum, which that's not a huge deal. Now we just stay afloat for a bit. Now the goal of the game is to buy all of your competitors with stock before they can buy your own stock. Your stock price is based on your debt value, which debt goes up from automatic purchases, like I'm automatically purchasing power and food and oxygen and fuel right now because I'm using more than I'm making. And it has to do with a couple other things, like how big your company is and such. So generally you want high stock prices. Down here in the bottom right is the black market, where you can do special things. So for example, I can purchase a magnetic storm, which will destroy like all flying units in a certain radius. So you can like mess around with your enemies. They'll do this stuff to you quite often. It's really annoying. The only way to protect against it is with the Goon Squad. They're all randomized every game, which one is available, except for Goon Squad, which is always available. And you can only use it like once every minute, I think it is, or so. Let's see here. Do I need aluminum? I do. So steel's what's kind of holding me back right now, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna sell off some more uranium. I think I'm using as much iron as... I'm not sure. Buildings get adjacency bonuses. Since these two water types are both the same thing and they're right next to each other, they're actually getting huge boosts. That's why just these two water pumps are getting me a retarded amount of water. You can see they've each got an adjacency bonus of 50%. And you can stack that, so if I put another one here, they would all have a 75% bonus. So you can stack stuff like that. These two steel plants are getting boosts. I want this. So auctions will come up every now and again for some things, like extra claims. Let me have it. Some are blind auctions, so you don't know who gets it. Oh, come on. Like, these down here will usually be blind auctions, but just an extra claim is public. There we go, extra claim. I want to start making chemicals, like, yesterday. So... And I'm kind of trying to space things out here. You want to space your buildings apart so that area of effect things don't knock out a whole bunch of buildings, like this EMP. So that's what I'm kind of doing there. Yeah, quiet. Alright, I've almost got all the aluminum I need, so I can start selling off excess. I maybe should have gone with my fuel creator instead of this, but that's alright. What are we missing? Need fuel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna auto-supply that, so this means I'll start just buying the fuel I need for it. And as you can see, my debt really is starting to rack up, which is going to be hurting my stock prices very soon if I can't get it under control. We're getting close to being able to upgrade again, so I'm just going to sell off a whole bunch of stuff to try to make that happen. Let's see if we can't make just a bit more here. Let's go with that. So there we go. So I want to start making at least 2 things of fuel now. And I'm gonna make it... I wish I could use those tiles. I don't want this to be a tempting target. I still might use that aluminum. So unfortunately I am gonna build it off these chemicals here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but... And we are doing so bad on steel right now. I might even make a 3rd plant of that. So let's go with a 2nd one of those. Electrolysis reactors use power and water to produce oxygen and fuel. Next I do want this nuclear plant.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
Because power's looking really juicy right now. This thing will produce 1 power. The other choice for power is solar panels, which like wouldn't be bad, but it's hard to get. You have to invest a lot in solar panels to make a noticeable amount of power. On a normal game, a non-DLC game, you would also have geothermal plants, which are good, and wind turbines, which can be good sometimes. The other issue with solar panels, though, is that they only work in daytime, and there's a day-night cycle, so... I've almost got this nuclear plant here. That takes fuel, so don't worry too much about it. Let's get this built. We're gonna keep building off here. Okay, so that will help take care of that a little bit. The other thing I want to use is I want to make this patent lab, which needs electronics, unfortunately, so I need to make that happen. Like so. Then I just need more steel. More steel! Shocking. Okay, gonna drop some of this uranium. That nuclear plant is only using 0.5 of it, so I'm making significantly more uranium than I'm actually gonna be able to use. There we go. Okay. Patent lab. I don't know why some of these tiles are like brighter than others. It seems strange to me. The thing is, the patent lab is a juicy target, so I'm actually going to put it over here, try to separate it from things. A lot of people will try to knock down patent labs when they see it's available. Okay, well, it's not. Let's keep going here. So I'm producing positive oxygen right now, which is awesome. That takes care of that. I might also try to... Maybe even another nuclear plant wouldn't be terrible, but I'm out of claims again. That would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. But my debt's really up there, so I'm gonna say 20,000 is the top I'll pay for this. So that's it. That's my final bid. Okay, it's theirs. That'd be nice, not gonna lie, but I really kind of want to start getting this debt taken care of. Let's see. Alright, so we've got a shortage of chemicals. That's a random thing that can happen, and all that means is that the price of chemicals is going to start to go up, which is super nice because I am cooking chemicals already. Beautiful. Now, what happened here? These people were targeted by an EMP, so that's about the radius of it, and you can see that's going to suck for them, because all of these buildings are now offline. I could take like some pretty significant damage, but not get wiped out. So let's see. So these are the patents. They cost chemicals to get. And they do nice things. So we've got a few things we can do here. Teleportation is generally a really good choice. It essentially means you don't need the units flying back and forth, which not only protects you from these, but it basically eliminates your fuel costs. The other ones I like, carbon scrubbing isn't terrible. It means any building that requires carbon just gets it for free. Chemicals require carbon, and electronics do as well. There's also the other ones I were looking for at here: water engine and cold fusion, which is buildings are powered by water, which is going to help my power game a lot. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put a huge amount of investment into this here. That fuel is actually treating me really well right now. And I'm going to try to get a bunch of these. They only go one at a time, so I still need to prioritize in case other people start trying to race me here. And I also need to watch my stock prices, but we're going to see what magic we can perform here to try to get everything that I like. And I'm going to try to dump myself out pretty far here. I'm still going to try to keep the stuff I need to upgrade, but I'm going to put that off for a bit until I can get some patents taken care of. So I want teleportation. I want cold fusion, and I'd like this water engine too. Can you make that happen? Yeah, like that. Alright, so we'll go with that at first. Now these patents will make one at a time. Each one takes a different amount of time there, based on the chemical requirements. Oh, I sold all the iron for those steel mills. That's awesome. I'm a good businessman, don't you worry. And we can see my stock prices are kind of going down here a bit. That's because of my debt, unfortunately. And as we build up chemicals here, I'll be able to go for the other things like perpetual motion and carbon scrubbing and such. But for now, I really just need to start like making some cash to try to pay off some debt. Unfortunately, prices are low right now. Liquid batteries, that's actually new. Solar condenser, is that... what's that? I don't know what the solar condenser is. I need claims though, so I really need to start looking at upgrading. Aluminum, steel, glass. That glass is really killing me. What would it take to build that? Not sure. Anyway. Oh. We purchased like an underground nuke or something. Something's up there, but my iron got reduced. I think it's low now. I should still be producing enough for what I need, but that's very unfortunate. What? What's going on? You know, I'm not using carbon, and I'm in a position to get carbon scrubbing, so I'm actually going to destroy that. And we're going to get power. No, I want to build power adjacent. What could I just build over there arbitrarily? Oh, you know what? I was using carbon. We're going to go off resources until I can get carbon scrubbing. We're going to make another chemical plant. Let's see here. What else? What else? That's getting close. Out of that again. Do I have iron coming back, please? Awesome! Debt accrued interest. Now water prices are really going up, which that makes me quite happy. Power prices are going down. That makes me wonder if other people are using this uranium yet, which they're not. That confuses me. Man, power's going way down. I don't know quite what's up with that. We've almost got teleportation done, though. Come on, come on. There it is. Alright, teleportation's done. Keep selling that water, man. That's where the cash is at. Let's pay back some debt. I'm not in last, but I'm getting there. Trying my hardest. Let's see, what would...
Is ready to lend its aid.
What is a mule? Mine's a tile and bring... No, I don't want that. So this is a black market thing. I guess it's like you just get 200 units of something, of a raw resource. But I mean, the thing is, that's not $10,000 for 200 resources. That doesn't seem worth it at all. The game pauses while auctions are going on. Look at this. Like, that's not worth it at all. 120 units of raw resource? Like, nothing's. The only thing... Yeah, that's already more expensive than it would be to just buy the resource outright. I can't believe this. Wow, okay, whatever. Their loss... I mean, that's just purely a cash loss. Like, I don't see any way you come out positive on that. You know, I should have put that patent thing here, and then when it was done, I could have built another steel plant. That would have been the right action. Oh well. Now, I am not making a lot of water. Why is that? Oh, I'm using a lot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm making some. Alright, let's sell the fuel. Let's sell off some oxygen. What I'm trying to do here is I want to buy this glass, like, really soon, if I can. I'm trying to hold on to my chemicals for now. Uranium price is going up. I like that. What else do we have? I don't want to sell steel. Do it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we're just waiting on steel, which I'm making, so that's good. We're making chemicals pretty hard, so I will be able to get... I can just pick up perpetual motion right now. I want carbon scrubbing, actually. Just because I destroyed my only carbon source. And we'll wait till I have 80 chemicals to do that. When you reach the first 5 of having bought your own stocks, you're what's called locked in, and it means that for someone to buy you out, they have to buy out all of your stock at once instead of one at a time. So generally getting to this first 5 is very important, but I can't quite afford that yet. Now I notice that everyone is struggling to expand here. Even after all this time wasting I'm doing, I'm still going to be one of the first ones to get to level 4. And level 5 is the last level. Alright, should I just do this? I kind of want to just do it. Let's just do it. Now, what's going on over here? Okay. Whatever. That's done. So I've got 5 new claims. So the first thing I want here is when I have the steel back, I want to construct a nuclear power plant again. Ah, that sucks. That's gonna hurt me. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, see, they're starting to buy stocks of the low people. Alright, that's alright. We're gonna try to survive. They did not hit my patent lab, though, which is really good. We've almost got cold fusion, which that's actually gonna hurt me now because of that water thing, but whatever. There we go. Cold fusion's mine. No one else has a patent lab yet, so we're still in the race here. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, I need carbon scrubbing. Alright, water engine's actually pretty fast. Why did I get water engine? I have teleportation. That was stupid of me. Oh, for the Offworld Trading Companies. Okay, I don't feel like such an idiot. No. Yeah, out of water. I need to auto-supply this until my water comes back online. Mine? No, Reds. Oh, shoot. What? No, 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 no. What are you guys doing? See, I hate this. I have a sneaking suspicion that the AI is what's called Skynet AI, which is just a fun name that programmers use for AI that goes a little bit more aggressively after humans than it would other players. Because
Sabotage stock is being sold.
attacking me makes no sense right now. Although it makes more sense with the stupid water thing. Okay, so after carbon scrubbing, the last one I'm going to want, I think, is perpetual motion. Which I've almost got enough for, honestly. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer.
Your stock is being sold.
Yeah, get off my stock. It's my stock. I'm gonna try to lock myself out here soon. Once I've got... Once I'm done spending money, I'll lock myself out. Slant drilling wouldn't actually be terrible, but I don't think I need it. I think this is really an awkward description, because I think you have to have the tile to be able to mine in it, but whatever. We're not going to worry about it. What was the last one I said I wanted? Perpetual motion. There it is. Alright, we're going to go with that. What just happened? Not sure what just happened.